Hey guys, welcome back. If indeed anyone figured out that I'm actually streaming today, which was kind of a surprise. I didn't think I'd be getting out of work quite this early. So here we are, back with RimWorld on Friday, as usual. Kind of. And Frog, Duck, and Red, my favorite prisoners. How are the prisoners doing these days? So Frog, you're going to have a ways to go. Frog's going to take a while. Oh, Red, you are so very, very close to coming over to our side. And Duck. Duck will be the first to fall. It's kind of appropriate, really. Now, remind me what the problem is with Ignat. Ignat's having a bit of a freak out. Oh, right, you're coming down off hardcore narcotics. Right. Okay, yeah. You're ravenously hungry. That's kind of on you. That's kind of your problem because you're the one having a freak out. And where the heck is everyone else gone? Where is Scion? There we go, Scion. Okay. Everyone's gone to a nap, right? It's nap time in RimWorld, fair enough. I'm just going to blaze through the night here and hope that Ignat... Hey, Sammy, welcome. Hope that Ignat snaps out of it at some point because he's going to starve to death. Wait, Ignat, remind me, are you a he or a she? You're a he. Okay, super. So yeah, you're going to starve to death, Ignat, because you're having a bit of an issue. But that's kind of on you, man. That's kind of on you. I'm really more excited about Duck. Duck's going to be ours momentarily. Resistance remaining 0.5. 0.5. We've got this guy all day. However, Frog and Duck are naked. We need to, I know I set some bills up to start making some clothes. Who's on crafting duty these days? Penge is, and he's reasonably good at it. Oh, yeah, okay, I've got NG, who's quite good at it, at a 1. So NG should slam some of that clothing out because the second these guys convert, they're going to get all whiny because they're naked. And it's winter is kind of coming in the reasonably near future. So having clothes is generally a good thing for everyone to get down with. All right, what the heck else was I doing last week when I did this? Hang on just a sec. I've got to deal with some nonsense on my phone. 1 second. There we go. Nonsense dealt with. Right. Does anyone remember why I was building these rooms? Because I don't. I've clearly built them. I clearly had a plan for them. I don't generally put that nonsense together without some kind of clear plan for it, but I'll be buggered if I can remember what the heck my plan was for these rooms. Was I building more crafting areas? When will you upload more Crossroads episodes? As soon as I can. So one went up yesterday. There will be another one up Saturday or Sunday. I don't immediately remember which one, but it's one of those 2 days. I just don't want to, and this is, Sammy, this is on the advice of other YouTubers who have been down the road before me, whose advice I value tremendously. I know Crossroads is the biggest thing going on my channel in the history of everything, but I don't want to alienate people who have been here and are looking for other games that they enjoy watching. So frankly, if, my first choice was great, let's just do Crossroads every single day. We'll do a Crossroads video every single day. And the advice that I got that I think is worth listening to is, yeah, but let's not alienate past viewers with just Crossroads, because maybe not everybody wants to watch Crossroads in. I kind of do. I love the game. I think it's a fantastic game. It's kind of exactly what I wanted in a game right now. But I don't want to just have the entire channel be Crossroads in. There's other games that I like to play. And, for folks who are just kind of, meeting me for the first time through Crossroads in, I play a whole bunch of stuff. Like a whole different variety, which is dumb. Don't ever do what I do in YouTube. I've done everything entirely wrong. But I play a really wide variety of stuff because that's just who I am. I like to play a lot of different games. So like a sim management game like Crossroads is one of them. But I love playing action stuff. I love playing RPGs. So there's always going to be a really wide variety. Sammy, that was probably way more information that you needed. You actually only asked one specific question, which is when is the next Crossroads, which will be Saturday or Sunday. It really depends on when I have time to edit it. I've already recorded it. It's already done. I just haven't had time to sit down and edit it. So that answers your very basic question with a much longer answer of why there isn't Crossroads every single day on the channel, even though it obviously, clearly looking at the views, generates more views than anything else that I'm doing by a long shot. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Long story short, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're having fun with it because I really am. And I'm really encouraged by the response to it because I really wanted to play it ages ago. I saw that pop up on Steam ages ago. I've had it in my wish list for ages, and I'm glad it's getting a good response because I'm enjoying playing it. John, welcome, welcome. Well, I don't know how everyone is doing, but I'm doing fine. I got out of work a little bit early today, so I thought, well, you know what? We'll come home and do the regular RimWorld stream as best we can. I don't expect a massive, audience because I really didn't announce this. This is very impromptu, even though I usually do RimWorld on Fridays. Penge, what are you doing? You're digging at steel. You're training a muffalo. Stop training the muffalo. Actually, oh god, I need wood. All right, people need to get on the plant cutting thing here. Who's on plant cutting duty, please? I need people cutting down trees because we have no wood. I'm going to need to make somebody the top priority on this. All right, Stabby, I know you like stabbing things, but could you go stab some trees down, please? That would be ideal. Birdbrains, welcome. Welcome. Birdbrains is super sick. Oh, I'm sorry, Birdbrains. Was it all the, what are you playing? Modern Warfare? Call of Duty? Modern Warfare, right? I think Modern Warfare. Was it all of that is making you sick? Please say no. So I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry you're sick, in that order. Meteorite. What do we got? Oh, it's just steel. Okay, that's not quite as exciting as I thought it was going to be. But we do need materials anyway, so go ahead and mash that down for me if you could, please. I see, now that I'm looking in my screen here, I see my chat box is actually finally active again. That's wonderful. That took me ages to sort that out. I'm just going to move it real quick. I'm actually just going to shrink. I'm just going to play around with this for a little bit, so bear with me for 1 second. Took me ages to figure out how to get that back up on the screen because I really like that. I think it's nice when people can see their messages on the screen. And basically pain in the ass thing to do in Streamlabs, which is actually really, really easy to fix, but not particularly like advertised by Streamlabs, like, hey, here's a problem you might run into. So that's fixed. Good. Maybe some other things are fixable with just the small thing that I made. But that doesn't matter to anyone else. I'm sure nobody cares what's going on in Streamlabs OBS except me. Vosros the monkey, what are you up to? Wandering. Okay, because you can't haul. You're largely useless as a monkey. Okay, Birdbrains is not sick through playing Modern Warfare. Are you sick of Modern Warfare? Is that an appropriate question? Can we get into some psychology here? Oh, we're cutting the hay down. Good. And we have some kibble. It would not kill us if we had... Oh, there's a raid. Hang on. Pirates. Okay. 2 of them. Fine. That's broadly fine. Get us back to, well, where I live over here. Let's get the gang together, except Ignat, who's not going to do anything at all. And everyone start moving down here. And then I'm going to divvy you up accordingly. Penge, I want you to go here. Mech, what are you armed with again? Revolver. Actually, sorry, yeah, you go here. And Penge go over here. Stabby, oh, of course, being Stabby, has a knife. That's fine. You can get in on some stabbing. Engie, oh, where are we going to put you? Go over here. And Fleeb, you're broadly useless, but go over here. And that should account for everyone. Where is Penge? Oh, Penge is just taking a very, very long time to get over here. That's fine. You know what? Okay, Penge, move faster. Penge, move faster. Move faster. Engie, shoot this guy, please. There we go. Okay, now they're fleeing. Shoot. Everybody shoot this guy. Come on. All right, let him go. It's fine. Let him go. Where's the other one? Is he... I mean, I assume he's dead. Oh, no, he's rescuable. Great, another prisoner. Good thing I've got extra room in the prison. I'm glad I built the other bed. We almost have as many prisoners as we do colonists at this point. Speaking of which, Duck, have you been fully converted yet in terms of resistance? Nope, nobody's gotten over to you today yet. All right, that's fine. That's totally fine. We'll get to you at some point today, as soon as we deal with, everything else that we're doing right now. Stabby, did you get injured in that? Oh, yeah, you did. Okay, well, go to the hospital then. And Penge, go to the hospital. Why are you not going to the hospital? Would you like to go to the hospital? You seem to have a lot of bruises and stuff. How did you, are you not geared to go there? No, you're totally geared to go there. Okay, go to the hospital. Yeah, go over here. Rest until healed, please. And Stabby, what are you doing? Resting. Okay, yeah, you're heading to the hospital wing. Excellent, good deal. All right, so the people who are injured are going to get better, and we have a brand new prisoner. Who's good at doctoring these days? I don't actually remember. Not mech. Scion could probably handle it. It's going to have to be Scion because the other two are in the hospital. So yeah, go tend to this guy. How did you fare, by the way? I think we shot you a few times. Oh yeah, we cut you and shot you a lot. Yeah. Oh, prisoner Duck's resistance has been broken. Excellent. Duck, welcome to the team very, very soon. Hey, friendum, welcome. Welcome. We've got a lot of prisoners going around right now, Random. A lot of prisoners. We just got another one. So we almost have as many prisoners as we do colonists, which is great because they're like free colonists eventually. Duck will almost be ours. All somebody's basically got to do is go chit chat to him, and he'll be ours. And then Red should be the next on the list here. Extreme break risk. Is that Ignat again? It's probably Ignat. Oh yeah, Red's ready to go as well. Cool. Ignat's collapsed. Extreme exhaustion. Okay, somebody needs to go deal with Ignat. Where? Oh no, you've gotten up. You've managed to get up. That's fine. Starvation, exhaustion. You go cure all your ills, Ignat. It was on you anyway. You're the one who got all mental because you're withdrawing from drugs. So it's kind of your fault, if I'm honest. And how's the hospital people doing? Everyone doing okay over here? Is somebody tending to your needs? Not really, no. I should probably send some sort of doctory person over there. But anyway, rest until you're healed. It'll all be fine. Build more bedrooms for the prisoners. Oh, that's what I was doing over here, I think. I think that's what my plan was over here, is more bedrooms for the prisoners. The problem is we don't have any materials. I've basically nothing to... I do have some granite left. I could make something happen out of granite. Okay, that's an excellent idea. More bedrooms. I'm going to need them, like, really, really soon. So, granite. I'm going to have to do this whole thing out of granite here. Why don't you come there, and this is going to come down here, and pop a door there. Okay, cool. If you keep them happier, they're easier to recruit. What is the goal in this game? I don't really know that there is one, Sammy. I don't really know. I mean, there is an overall broad-reaching goal of constructing a spaceship to leave the planet. I've never done it because my colonies die before them, or I just get bored of them and start a new one. It's just really colony management. Colony survival would be the goal of this game. There is an end game. There is an end quest. But Lord knows I've never paid attention to it. Okay, let's get some power over here. Keeping them happy, they're easier to recruit. They have a TV. They have a... Oh, no, they don't have a TV. Okay, remember when I said they have a TV? I was wrong. Okay, but they do have really nice armchairs and pretty decent beds, and it's spacious. They are very keen on the spaciousness of it, so I'm doing the best I can with them with very, very limited resources on hand. No, actually, I wanted to bring that power conduit down here more. There we go. So, all right, I need all the things in here. This has got to be a bedroom. So, light there and a bed. Let's actually just build the bed out of granite as well, which sounds terrible. Absolutely terrible, but it's what I've got. And what other good things have I got? I've got some sandstone, mostly granite. I've got some marble. Actually, sorry, slate. All right, I'll build a slate end table. It's going to be very rocky in this room. Slate, 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 slate. I'm looking right at it. Slate, there we go. So you go like this, please. Thank you. And that'll be at least a start of a bedroom there. Build or find a spaceship and escape the planet. Yeah, I always feel that the end game you should be is building a spaceship, escaping the planet, and then it immediately crashes on another planet and you start all over again. I think that would be fun. But no, I've never actually bothered to go to the end of it. I don't like that part. The part for me is just the colony management, just building a bigger and bigger and bigger colony. In fact, if this were my real-life colony, we wouldn't have any impetus to leave the planet. We'd be doing just fine here. How are you doing on... oh, you're over here. You're taking a nap. Okay, that's basically fine that you're taking a nap. Did you want to eat? Because you're really... Oh, we have a lot of steel that we've dug out. Good job, us. All right, I can build some things out of steel. They're just going to have a long walk to go and get it. But that's basically okay. That's fine. We've got tons of food. No shortage of food right now. And probably plenty to get through the winter. Okay, I basically need people to wake up. I need you guys to wake up and get to work, please. With Penge and Stabby in the hospital, that's going to be a little drain on our manpower. Wow, it is filthy in the prison. Okay, somebody's got to go clean that. Hang on. Somebody has to prioritize cleaning that. Fleeb, I know you're wicked slow, but can you please clean the prison? It is just awful in there. There's blood and trash all over the floor, which I suppose sounds like a regular prison, but we're going to try and keep it a little bit nice for these guys. It doesn't have to be a complete dump in here, and I'd really like to get some floors in there, but for that, I'd really like to have some wood. Oh dear, I got a lot going on in this day. All right, a lot going on here. Oh, Engie, what are you doing? You're cutting stone blocks. That's great. I would like people to kind of focus on construction, which you're actually pretty good at. Yeah, you're pretty darn good at that. Oh, that's because you're on crafting 1. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's the problem there. Can I prioritize? I kind of need you to be doing everything because you're the only one who's competent with Penge and Stabby in the hospital. This is the problem. You're the only other decent person here with some skills. Mech, what are you good at? You're really good at talking to people. You're actually not completely terrible at crafting, but what's your plan for the day? You're going to go eat. Okay, fair enough. Fleeb will go back to research, which is exactly where I want Fleeb because he moves very, very slowly, but he's good at research. Colonist needs treatment. Nobody is surprised by that. Stabby, why are you out of bed? What? Why? All right, well, eat your meal and then go rest until you're healed. Why are you out of your bed, you silly person? I know you're keen on stabbing people, but take a day off. Or, bare minimum, go stab some trees down. We really need the wood right now. I haven't built a way for them to get in here, have I? No, I have not. No. Okay, how about we just put a door there? Because otherwise nobody can get in and out of this area. That was a little silly of me. Well, I mean, they could technically get in here, but then they can't get any farther than that. What are you up to? Wait, what are you up to now? Hang on. Stabby, come here. You're moving things. Is that the best use of your time? I'd actually prefer you just went to bed. I'd rather have you in top condition, as it were. Mech's working on duck. Likely we've got duck in our pocket now. That sounds weird. I mean, having a duck in your pocket. You'd have to have a reasonably big pocket for one thing. Or maybe it's baby ducks. Maybe it's baby ducks that we have in our pocket. Just one baby duck in a pocket. But probably don't do that. Or is it like cooked duck in your pocket? Anyway, I think this prisoner will come over to our side sooner rather than later. Or Red will, or both. And Colonist needs treatment again. Penge, why are you out of bed? You're eating. Okay, you're going to have a snack. That's fair. I get that. Engie, what are you doing next? You're relaxing socially. I'd love for you to be doing literally anything else right now. Like, actually prioritize the clothing. Because Duck's going to be ours soon, and Duck is buck naked. Duck naked, as it were. So, probably, unless Duck happens to be, by some slim chance, a nudist, which would be great in the short term. No, you're a psychopath. Not really so much with the nudity. Lots more with the psychopath. Got it. Fair enough. Red, are you a nudist by any chance? No, you're an optimistic teetotaler with an annoying voice. My God, it sounds like me. It just described me. I'm Red. Okay, Penge is working on that. Wait, why do you people keep hauling things? I wanted you to go back to bed. Fine, you know what? Haul the thing and then go back to bed. It's all fine. Mac, what are you up to? Because we've got a lot to do today. You're milking the muffalo. That's actually pretty good. Go ahead and keep doing that. I have a loadout in MW called Cowboy, and it's a revolver and a double-barrel shotgun. It's actually effective. Made it as a joke. I made one of those. There's a VR game that I can't immediately recall the name of where you can basically merge weapons together. I made the exact same thing. A revolver with a double-barreled shotgun. It was pretty good. Good at close range, certainly. And you can just, because it has two different ammo types, you can just switch off backwards and forwards. So it saves time on the old reloading there. But yeah, I've done something similar in VR. What the heck was the name of that? Can't remember. It's like a zombie defense game, unsurprisingly. Oh, good. We've got a disease. We've got a disease. Infection. Super. Somebody needs to deal with that. Penge, you're really a way better doctor. Actually, you're not a way better doctor. I thought you were better. Oh, Stabby's the better doctor. Okay. Can you please tend to Pio, please? So just so Pio doesn't die of an infection, I guess. I put the medicine close by, didn't I? Yeah, I put it reasonably close by between the hospital and the prison. I should probably put a door over here. That would be smart. I'm going to do that. I know it's one more thing that we don't need to be building, but it would make a lot more sense for the hospital wing if they didn't have to walk all the way around through two other doors to get into the hospital. They can just go right in there. Stabby's on the case with Pio. Undead Development. Thank you. Yes, perfect. Exactly. Exactly the one I was thinking of. I like that game. I really could care less about the zombie management and shooting part of it, but I really like the building aspect to it. Just tearing stuff apart and nailing things to literally anything else. Veronica, welcome! Welcome. Yeah, Undead Development. I liked that. I could have completely done without the zombie aspect of that. If that was just a building game where I got to merge anything together with a nail, that would have been fine. I would have been okay with that. Maybe a few zombies just to test out my weapons, but no, that was decent. I liked that. My family liked that too. We had a couple of VR parties at our house, and everyone got into Undead Development because it's a really easy game to jump into. It's just like 2 actions is all you need to do. Hammer things together and shoot things is pretty much the only mechanics that you need to master in Undead Development. Scion. Cooking is great. I love the fact that you're putting some effort into cooking. Here's the thing. We've got a lot to do today. We really need to get these bedrooms up and running. Are you actually any good at construction? Yeah, you're not terrible. You know what? You are number 1 on construction now. Just get something done. Something done over here would be great. We need at least 2 bedrooms in the short term and 2 more later. And I should probably just pop up another one because the prisoners seem to be coming a little fast and furious today. 3... why is Duck not ours yet? Mech, work harder at talking to Duck. And Red. Both resistance 0. Ooh, Red's recruitment difficulty is 91%. Alright, we may be waiting longer than I thought. And that reminds me, I didn't actually turn Pio onto recruit. Oh, Pio's going to be with us for a while. 29 on the old resistance there. How's your health, Pio? Okay, we've dealt with many of your issues. Many of your issues. Ooh. The infection is a little better than the immunity right now. When can we tend to that again? 12 hours. No, can be tended in 9 hours. Okay, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. I'm going to want to get you tended immediately because that infection is... Oh, you're having another go at Duck. Good. The infection's doing better than the immunity is. We could lose Pio to just a basic infection, which would be silly. Ignat, what are you up to? Oh, you're tending to Stabby. What a great thing to do, because I think that's technically your mother, isn't it? Yeah, doodly-doodly-doo. Yeah, that's... Oh, no, wait, that's your daughter. That's your daughter. So you're Stabby's father. Okay, fair enough. So good job tending to your own daughter. Well done. She's really good at stabbing. Ah, new recruit. We got Duck. Excellent. Duck is on board. Duck's on the menu. See what I did there? All right, slow down. Duck, what are your many issues that you have right now? Night owl in daytime. Okay, and you're naked. You're not actually that sad about being naked. You will be soon because winter is coming. But do we have any clothes kitted out for you? I see Engie is still over here. I should probably... Engie, you're probably starving to death at this point, aren't you? No. Actually, you're basically fine right now. Good, keep doing that. Duck, what are you off to do? You're flicking switches. Well, super. I guess I'm pleased with that. Engie's working on some clothes for you eventually, although we should kind of get some hunting done. That would be... Yeah, he's just... Duck is off... sorry, Duck, are you a man or a woman? You're a woman. She's just off doing all... Set Duck to the night shift. That is not a bad idea, actually. That is not the worst idea in the world. I'm going to have to remind myself where and how to do that. Restrict... Work... Duck... what is technically the night shift? I suppose after 7 would be the night shift. Yeah, why don't you work sort of this time? And I don't know, till what, 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe? Yeah, and then you can sleep this time. I almost never play around with this stuff. And then you can do anything you want for the rest of the time. So anything that you want to do, you can do then. Let's see how that works. I almost never mess around with this. Let's see if that plays out. All right, back to non-work duck. Non-work duck? And she's, oh, okay, duck, we've got a shirt for you. Yeah, go wear, actually it's a parka, even better. Go wear that parka, at least you won't be completely naked right now. Good start, okay. Unhappy nudity is duck, yeah. Engie's going to work on some pants and shirts and hats for you, and some other stuff, because Frog is duck naked too. Ha! See what I did there? Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Is that duck? Okay. Are you? Oh, what are you good at, duck? We haven't actually taken a look at you. You're okay at shooting. You're pretty good at stabbing things. You are a psychopath, which is good. You don't mind anything at all, really. And you're just really quite terrible in literally everything else. Except construction and mining. You have a skill there. You have a skill. Okay, you are totally going to be grunt labor then. First of all, go to 1 on those things. That's fine. Oh, Payu's no longer capable of walking. That's good. Maybe Payu is getting better. Oh, is it time to, No, it's not. It's not time to tend to you yet, right? How you doing? Nope, not assigned to... not assigned to wardening. Who is our doctor again, please? Stabby? Yes. Can't tend yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's all good. So duck, back to duck. You are 1-1 and 1 on those. Basic, that's fine. If you need to flick switches, go ahead and flick a switch. That's totally cool. You're terrible at everything else. I mean, you're just awful. I'm going to give you a little more on hunting and definitely constructing and mining, because at least you have a vague skill in it. You are... Actually, you're not completely terrible at smithing. You'll get better in all of this. You're actually not 100% terrible in tailoring either, if I'm honest. You can also be a cleaner. How about that? There we go. Let me put tailoring back up to 3. Yeah, I think I'm broadly happy with that. You're not great at art, but you do have a passion for it. Yeah, you know what? I got plenty of people to do art. I don't need you for that. However, Duck, while you're here, can you prioritize fueling these generators? Because apparently we finally got some wood. I see we've been working on the cutting the tree down thing. Ignat, what are you doing? Ignat. It's not really working out, is it? And I've got a lot of extra people here, Ignat. You are not vital to this operation anymore. May have to consider Ignat's time with us. How's your whole being addicted to drugs thing working out for you? Withdrawal 19%. You have a massive tolerance. You say malnutrition. Are you that hungry? You're not that hungry. You seem well fed to me. Yeah, the psychite withdrawal is just really killing you. Wait, do you not have a bed? Ignat. Oh, I did build one extra bed over here. Okay, that's good. Does Ignat not have a bed? That is possible. Oh no, Ignat's right there. Okay, Duck, this is your bed now. Super. I was actually vaguely smart enough to build one extra bedroom. Good for me. So Duck, that's your bedroom. It doesn't have a floor, but actually I might be able to do you something up nice in granite. How do you feel about granite floors? Those are very, very expensive. So granite tile, all in here and here. You get cooking on that, or somebody get cooking on that. Random fact with bird brains: in the original Addams Family cartoon, the house was painted bright pink as it looked the best in black and white. Oh, that is a random fact, and quite interesting. I did not know that. I like the old Addams Family TV show. I was always an Addams Family, you held that Addams Family versus the Munsters rivalry. I definitely fell on the Addams Family side of things. I always thought the Munsters were a little silly. I just kind of didn't get them. They didn't understand why people were freaked out, and Everybody totally understood why people were freaked out. The Addams family kind of knew they were freaking people out, and I liked that about them. So, duck. Duck, duck, duck. Goose. See what I did? Duck, you're hauling steel. Oh, you're building the power conduits. Oh, good. I totally need you to be focused on that construction, please. Can we tend to Pio yet? Not yet. Okay. When can we do that? Because I want to... Oh, no, that's a lamp. That's totally not a thing that needs to be tended to. When can we actually do that? Infection. Yeah, the infection is winning. All right. Oh, almost immediately. Okay, like 5 seconds we can tend to Pio. Stabby, I want you to get on that. Is Stabby 100% our best doctor with a skill of 9? I'm going to give a loose yes. It's certainly not Duck. Oh, whoa, hang on. Ignot, strangely enough. Medical skill of 10. All right, prioritize tending, please. If you want to get your mopey, drug-addicted self over there. Hey, Bobcat, welcome. If you want to get your mopey, drug-addicted self over there and tend to Pio, that would be super, because we'd rather Pio didn't die of the infection, now that we've got a whole team of prisoners being cycled through the place. So this next bedroom will probably end up being Red's, because he is likely to be converted next, although with that 91%, it's going to take a while. How's Frog doing? I haven't checked in on Frog in a while. What's your resistance? That's 6.1. Okay, we're almost there. It's not completely out of the question that you may join us before winter. We'll see. And Pio, did that help? Are you feeling better now? How's the infection working out for you? Yeah, still not so much, really. Infection looks like it's going to win. Like a lot. Okay, we'll see how that plays out. We may just lose Pio to the infection. I'd be slightly concerned if my doctor's nickname was Stabby. Well, John, here's the thing with that. More than a few people, since we named Stabby and we found out that Stabby was one of our best doctors on side, and was when we started this. Obviously, Stabby is one of our original colonists. So what we've discovered is that really, if you think about it, a qualified surgeon, an experienced surgeon, is just someone who stabs people with a medical license. It's just stabbing people with 8 years of medical school and residency and whatnot behind it. It's just controlled stabbing. That's what surgery is controlled stabbing. Harriet and Charlotte, welcome. Welcome. Harriet and Charlotte, my alpacas. Wait, are you alpacas or dromedaries? You're alpacas. Okay, but that's not you. There we go. Harriet and Charlotte, right down here in the barn, chilling out. I need to get you guys some food. Yeah, surgery is just controlled stabbing. Bird Brains has got it. We've had this conversation many times since we named Stabby, who totally lives up to her name. Harriet and Charlotte, you guys are right here. There is some hay here and a turkey. I don't remember why I wanted to have that turkey, but we've got that turkey now. However, I should get you guys some more kibble. Where are we putting the hay that we've collected? Because I would have sworn we collected more than that. There's some there, and some there. Okay, I'm going to make some kibble anyway, just for making it, because I've got plenty of the materials. I may as well. So make some kibble. I don't know. I don't really care how much. And speaking of, wow, I want to send people out hunting. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to hunt right now. Anything with a nice little 0 that isn't small? No, not really. Okay. How about somebody goes and grabs some ibex? When you get a chance, basically. I know we've got a lot going on. Even in the game, we're sleeping together. Exactly. Although there is a turkey in the middle of you. I hope that doesn't happen in real life. I hope there is not a live turkey between the two of you when you go to bed. I mean, if there is, hey, no judgment. It's 2019. I tolerance for everything. Whatever you want to do is fine. But generally, people don't want a live turkey in bed with them, when they go to bed. And a pile of hay. Oh, Charlotte's up. I was going to say, what are you up to? You're probably going to go eat some of this hay. It is just a dromedary. Alpaca, rather. It's not the most exciting lifestyle, but it is a comfortable lifestyle. Speaking of which, no, animals aren't really bothered by the cold. I don't really need to lose the electrical power of putting a heater in there. Turkey keeps you warm. Okay, there you go. So live turkey is basically an economical electric blanket without the electricity. It's a bed warmer. Well, once I got 3 strikes in a row in bowling, so there's your turkey. See what you did there? See what you did? All right, you got me. That's fair. Well done. Well played. I never got 3 strikes in a row bowling. Mech, are you working on Frog? Oh, you are working on Frog. Why are we not getting anywhere with Red? Yeah, he's really, really, really difficult to recruit. Well, we're going to keep working on you, Red. This is where you live, whether you like it or not. And I got to get somebody on high priority cleaning. I really can't afford to, though. Duck. Duck, duck, duck. What are you doing? Oh, you're in bed. Right, because I totally just told you to do that. I just changed your work life to you sleep in the day. Okay, good. Hopefully that'll make you reasonably happy about life. And if not, well, you know what? There's plenty more prisoners to take your place. Anything blocking the... there's a tree somewhere. There it is. Okay. Cut that down. Thank you. Anything blocking you? Nope, you're fine. You're totally fine. And is anyone going out doing the hunting that I asked them to do? I've had 3 strikes in bowling once. It won me the game. Okay, here's how I bowl. Whether it's candlepin or 10-pin. And please don't ever start that debate or argument near where I live, because it's just like Republican Democrat. There's no gray area. It's good and evil. It just open yourself up for a world of hurt if you like one and not the other. Personally, I don't care, but that's not a popular opinion. Did I do anything for Halloween? No, not really. No, pretty uneventful day. The way our house is arranged, kids don't come here because it's like way in the back. It's not really on the street, so we don't really get a lot of kids coming by here at all. So very, very uneventful on our end. But anyway, I'm the guy in bowling who has one good shot. Like, I'll get 1 strike, and then the rest of my game will be garbage. So I'll make like hang on, something's on fire. Red. Red's recruited, and Red's immediately putting out the fire. I know you're not. You're just buggering off. That's fair, Red. I get you. But here's the thing: you totally need to fight the fire. Everybody needs to be fighting the fire, please. Little more action on the fire, please. There you go, Red. Off you go to the fire. Engie, did you maybe want to get down with the fire? Oh, Scion's on it. Okay, that's good. Okay. Well, welcome aboard, Red. Thanks for putting out the fire. I played Wii bowling. I don't have a Wii. I don't really want one. Yeah. So no, I didn't really do anything for Halloween. Just sort of worked on the channel a little bit, played some No Man's Sky. Boy, I'm really into that lately. As a private game, as not something I necessarily put up on the channel unless I'm playing with the Granite Accents, but it's a really good, relaxing game for me. It was definitely filling a void that I had in my private gaming world. So, Red, you're on board. We had a fire. We dealt with the fire. Is anyone working on Red's bedroom? Like, at all? Speaking of which, Red, what do you... we've got a lot of stuff we need to deal with here. Red, you're harvesting. That's great. Can you prioritize that, please? Ignat, what are you up to? You're going to eat. No, you're not. You're going to... No, you're going to... Ignat, come talk to me. No, somebody's reserved this. Okay, that's fine. Birdbrains watch Ghostbusters 2. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. I think I'll always go Ghostbusters 1 on that. I don't dislike Ghostbusters 2. Oh, God, everything's happening. All right, starvation. Ignat. Okay, go get a snack. That's fine. You go get a snack. I've got to figure out a bunch of stuff here, Ignat, because the new recruit is kind of throwing me off. Are we having a solar flare or something? Because all of my power is out. Something gone horribly wrong? Oh, you guys probably haven't repaired the power conduits yet. Okay, I see what we're doing there, where you probably haven't gotten to repairing the conduits. Mech, it's awesome that you're trying to train Harriet to do, I don't know, alpaca things. I don't know, give more wool or something, but there's better things we could be doing. Like, there's really better things that we could be doing. Anything at all would be good. Like working on Red's bedroom. Yes, everybody prioritize working on the bedroom, please, so Red has somewhere to sleep and he doesn't have to sleep on the floor. I prefer Ghostbusters 1, but 2 is on. Yeah. And I was actually really disappointed because obviously every TV channel just does horror movie marathons. Not a good selection this year. No, really not great. Just not ones I wanted to watch, I guess. Not ones that were particularly interesting to me. I had a really good plan for something I was just about to do, and I buggered if I can remember what it is now. Somebody's got to work on cleaning. I mean, it's just a bloodbath in here. Kastabi and Penge are still resting. That's kind of part of the problem. So, Oh, I remember what my plan was. Red, I need to look at you. You are not a great doctor. Ooh, Penge is fully healed. Excellent. You can be number 1 on bed rest. Basic, that's fine. You're not like the world's worst person at wardening, so if you've got nothing else to do with your life, you can go do that. Ooh, you're a very good cook. Are you a better cook than Scion? Yes. Yes, you are. Scion, you're off cooking duty. Red, welcome to the kitchen. You are super cook now. And hunting, yeah, you're okay. Not so much with... Actually, construction, you have a skill. What kind of horrors do I like? Good question. I don't mind exorcist-y kind of stuff. So, like, possession things, get thee back, get thee behind me, Satan kind of things. I'll always like a good one of those. Oh, hang on, there's a raid. We're all about to die. I'll get right back to that question momentarily, except we're all about to die. Just one guy? Really? Okay, that's fine. I think we'll broadly be able to cope with this. Everybody go over here and shoot this guy. Especially you, Ignat, because you're really, really close. So yeah, I like, I don't know how to really describe them. They're not really ghost movies as much as they're like possession-y, demons and devils and that kind of thing movies. Ignat, hang on. Ignat doesn't have a weapon. Ignat, go away. Sorry, Ignat, that one's kind of on me. You don't actually have a weapon to be doing... Oh, there's another raider. There are more raiders. Okay, Scion and... Okay, everybody shoot things. You shoot that guy. And you shoot that guy. Stabby, you know what to do. Start your stabbing. One guy is a raid. Spike Little Girl. No, it's actually 2 of them. Except we've dealt with one of them. And Stabby is just chasing the other one off the map like a maniac. Okay, no, Stabby, it's good. It's good. Come home. Come home. Oh, I'm actually reasonably pleased we killed this guy. Because I was getting a little tired of all the prisoners. I'm not, but it was kind of fussy. Now Ignat's probably injured. Ignat's going to have to go to the hospital. How bad is it, Ignat? Great. So this is going to... Alright, he got a little cut on his right leg. That's fine. But he's so addicted to drugs. So addicted to drugs. So, yeah, back to John's question. I mean, push comes to shove. I'm actually going to go more sci-fi or fantasy before horror. I'm not like a wicked huge horror movie guy. But if I'm going to sit down and watch horror movies, that would probably be my subgenre that I'd go into. If it's going to be like a monster movie or something, it's got to be done really well because so many of them are just cut and paste movies that it's hard to really get inspired by them. Although, I will freely admit I have a huge soft spot for made-for-sci-fi channel movies. Like the ones that are worse than Sharknado. I have a real... Like, you give me 2-headed shark, 3-headed shark, 5-headed shark, I am in all day. I will sit and watch that marathon. Alpacas can do 7 damage per front leg. Attack paca. I can't even say that. Attack-a-paca? Attack-a-paca. I like that. You didn't put the A in there. I did. But Attack-a-paca. I can, I believe, train them to do that. Hang on. Where's my animals tab? All right. Harriet and Charlotte. I can train you. Yeah, we're going to train war alpacas. There we go. Harriet and Charlotte, you are drafted for war alpaca duty. Actually, is there any other animals I want to do that with while I'm here? I don't know really what a muffalo is going to do. Yeah, I'll skip that. We can't train war turkeys, and Vosseros, as usual, can't do anything except be a monkey. Did I see Star Trek Discovery? I did not. I thought that thing was canceled ages ago. That just came and went under my radar. I've kind of... it's one of those, like any of the new Star Trek stuff, I'm kind of 50-50 because I kind of tuned out after DS9. DS9 has always been my favorite Star Trek series, just because they did so much better with long, overreaching story arcs that would go through multiple seasons, so I really enjoyed that with DS9. And I liked the fact it was one place, which was very new for Star Trek. It was like, we're just going to be in this station. We're not going to travel to a new galaxy every season. So anyway, I kind of tapped out after DS9. I checked in on Voyager and some of the other ones, but at the end of the day, I enjoy Star Trek, but I'm not gonna rush home to watch Star Trek. It's just not going to happen. I will watch it if it's on, but there is a limit to my involvement with it or my investment with it. Spike Low Girl tuned out after Voyager. Yeah, I barely made it through that. I got through probably about half of Voyager in terms of all the seasons, and then I started losing interest. It's hard for me to maintain interest in Star Trek. There are certain episodes that are just brilliant. I absolutely love. Like, if that episode is on, I will absolutely sit there and watch it. But pound for pound, and this is just my opinion, because I'm not a big Star Trek guy. I'm not a huge Star Trek guy. And if you are, cool, be a huge Star Trek person. But pound for pound, in terms of, like, if you take a total season, like 80% of the episodes I'll just kind of casually tune out of, and there'll be 20% of them that are really, really good that I want to watch. So that's just my personal opinion, and we all know what opinions are like. Yeah, I did like DS9, Bird Brains. I did like DS9 a lot, just because it did have those long story arcs. So you develop more of I develop more of an investment to it, because I'm like, oh hey, this story kind of started 2 years ago and they're still working on it. Ignat, go rest until healed. And clean your own blood while you're there, please. I will get somebody to deal with you. I will send your daughter over to heal you when you get into bed. So Stabby will go over and take care of you. Hopefully maybe do something about the drug addiction, but that's not really how this works. So Discovery hooked me, but I'm no huge fan. In fact, if anything, I'd probably get into the newer stuff more than the older stuff, for the only reason that the special effects are probably a heck of a lot better. What I do like about Netflix is the way they are picking up canceled series and continuing them. So things like Lucifer, which I've also kind of tuned out of, because I really have felt that every season has just been a duplicate of the season before it, even though I love the idea, I love the concept. I mean, we just had a thing about, I love, demons and devils kind of horror. Not that Lucifer is horror, but anyway, and I love the world that it comes from. But so Lucifer getting picked up by Netflix and done again is fantastic. I love that they're just picking up these canceled TV shows and saying, you know what, we'll do it. We'll do this. It'll be great. We'll do this. I hope they do that all day. I'm desperately banging my head against a wall, hoping that because they picked up Lucifer, they may also grab Constantine, which was one of the most underrated TV shows ever. I watched that thing like a maniac. I think I've watched the whole one season of it before it got canceled twice. It's brilliant. The actor who plays Constantine totally understands the character of Constantine. Keanu Reeves, I'm looking in your direction there. And it was a great series, and they immediately canceled it. So I'm hoping that Netflix picks that up. We will spit in the face of danger and pull wool over the enemy's eyes. Attack-a-packas. A sheer force to be reckoned with. Oh, that's good. Is Vosseros here? Because Vosseros needed to hear all of that. Oh, that's good. Spike Little Girl. Yeah, no, Constantine. I'm all about Constantine. I was so sad that they canceled that. I think it needs to be on a streaming service. That just wasn't going to play for regular TV. Same way, I mean, Lucifer did better. I think Lucifer lasted 3 seasons before they pulled it. But people just didn't get Constantine. They were expecting the Keanu Reeves action movie, and it's not. It's very dark and very dismal, and Constantine often deals with some extremely adult themes that I don't think were very comfortable for, cable TV. So I'm not surprised it got canceled. I was very disappointed that it got canceled. I have got to put someone on better cleaning duty here. Somebody needs to be on priority 1 with cleaning. Duck, you don't really do a lot. I mean, you do some mining and construction, which is fine. But let's get you focused on cleaning up the insane amount of blood. Oh, we finally built the bed over here. Good. This belongs to Red. Red, now you have a bed. That's Red's bed. Wonder how I can make 2 mods I have for Fallout 4 work together. Well, I don't know. I've done one tiny aesthetic mod to Fallout 4, and that's the extent of my Fallout 4 modding. I want to make the R91 the primary arm of the Minutemen. Did you ever see the Constantine animated movie, City of Demons? I don't think I have. I know of it. What you're saying is not a foreign language. I definitely know of it. Is that fairly recently, Spike Little, like within the past 6 months? Is that fairly recent? Because I know that, and I know I've seen like a trailer for it or something, but I definitely have not seen it. Oh, you know who should pick that up is DC Online. Boy, DC Online is looking really tempting. Mrs. Dave and I were just having this conversation last night about how in the future it's really going to be worse than cable, because instead of one cable bill, you're going to have to subscribe to 20 different streaming services to get all the stuff that you want. And then my comment was, well, you know what will happen is somebody will start a service where they will sell you a package of all the streaming services, and bingo, they just reinvented cable. So cable will leave, and then it will come back. But anyway, DC Online is looking really, really tempting. It was a year ago. Okay, so it wasn't like a really long time ago, because I feel in my head I saw that relatively recently. Definitely know that it exists, but I have not seen it. I'm glad it's good. I'm all about anything Constantine. Constantine was... DC Online should absolutely pick that up. If they're doing darker stuff like the Doom Patrol and Titans, then Constantine is just perfect for that. If they keep that same actor, please keep that same actor, Matt Ryan. He's just so brilliant as Constantine. Like, I cannot, as someone who's a huge fan of the graphic novels, I cannot picture any other actor doing that role. He's just perfect for it. He exactly gets the character of Constantine. I know he's in what is it? Legends of Tomorrow, Legends of Yesterday, Legends of a Week from Next Tuesday, the other DC thing, which is actually very good. I'm not making fun of it. I actually really enjoy that series. I just haven't seen the ones where Constantine is in it. So I know the character is still kicking around, but I'd love to see him back with his own series. Frog, why are you green? I know that sounds ridiculous. That the second that came out of my mouth, I realized how stupid that sounded. But Frog's name is in green. Why is Frog's name in green? Are you really happy with us or something? Your resistance is very low. And Payu, how's your health now that I'm thinking about it? Have we basically dealt with all your issues? Oh, good. You got an immunity to the infection. Super good. I was a little worried about that one because that infection was really outracing the other one. Vasaros, welcome. You got to scroll up and see all of Harriet and Charlotte's puns, because they are totally Vasaros appropriate. Yeah, Legends of Tomorrow. Yes, that's it. I'm not making fun of it. I actually really enjoy that series. It's very good fun, and they bring out some really obscure characters from DC that I really appreciate. The only issue I have with the DC stuff that's on TV is they are largely obsessed with time travel. Between The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow and some other ones, it's all this, oh no, a dark future is coming and we cannot avoid it, but we're going to spend the entire season trying to avoid it, except we kind of won't. And I really can't complain too much because Marvel is doing exactly the same thing with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Every season now is, oh no, how will we avoid this dark future that is coming that we know about in like episode number 2 and we deal with in episode 22. So, I mean, they're all guilty of it, but DC seems to be more guilty of it. There's a brief Constantine TV show. Yeah, no, we've been chatting about that, Vosros. We've been expressing, Lil Spike Girl and I have been expressing our mutual love and admiration for the Constantine TV show, and we're really hoping that Netflix will pick it up in the same way that they picked up Lucifer after it was canceled, considering it's the same universe, considering that's where Lucifer came from, was Constantine. Basically, and if you go back and read the graphic novels, that's exactly where the Lucifer character spawned from. It's all part of Alan Moore's dark designs as usual. He's the one who started all this nonsense. Not Constantine. I checked that. Constantine is actually not his creation, but it did kind of come from his universe. Anyway, and if anyone wants to dispute that, you are welcome to, because the last time I read that was a while ago, and my knowledge of comic book minutia is limited. CW Seed has a clip for City of Demons on YouTube. What's CWC? Is that like CW's YouTube channel or something? Lucifer comes from Supernatural. I'm gonna dispute that, Spike Little Girl. The character of Lucifer that you're seeing on the Lucifer show, I'm gonna dispute this, but I invite the debate, and if you have information, I don't. Because Mrs. Dave is a massive Supernatural fan, and she's watched like all of them, and at no point in time has she said Lucifer came from Supernatural. Because the character of Lucifer, in that, he tears off his wings, abandons hell. That's straight out of the Constantine graphic novel. It's 6 inches away from me right now, and I'm not saying that for exaggerative purposes. I can literally see it out of the corner of my eye. I can see the Constantine graphic novel. But you may have information I don't. You may absolutely have information I don't. I'm just surprised Mrs. Dave never said anything, because she loves Supernatural and she's seen all of those. Just got back from paying back 22,000 guldens in Crossroads Inn. Now I need to save for my future taverns design. So, yeah, Spike Little Girl. Obviously, Lucifer being the devil is kind of all over the place. That's his job. But I would really, if you're interested, I would really encourage you to go read the Constantine. I say it's 6 inches away from me. I'm looking for it right now because that's where all my graphic novels live. But anyway, the Constantine graphic novel, it's a collection of like the first, 7 or 8 issues of Constantine. No surprise to anyone at all. And it involves the whole thing where Lucifer abandons hell. Lucifer says, I'm out. I'm tearing off my wings. I'm done with this job. That's all. And, Constantine chats with him about it, basically. So I would really encourage you, if you dig the Constantine character and Lucifer, go check out that graphic novel. I say it's 6 inches away from me. Is it? Hang on. Everybody hang on a sec. Is it down? I know it's down here. It's got to be down here somewhere. No, that's Preacher. Nope, that's Justice League. No. Okay, I lied. It wasn't 6 inches away from me. It's somewhere else in this room. How much candy corn did you have to count today? Oh, yeah. How did that go, Bobcat? How much candy did you have to shift at 75% off? I told Mrs. Dave about this. She was very excited, but didn't feel like driving to that particular store to partake of 75% off candy. So, that was more that you had to move. I should probably be playing RimWorld. People are probably tuning in for this kind of nonsense. So, good. We're working on the other bedroom. Excellent. Because we're going to need that for, either Frog or Payu. Mad Ibex Ram, hang on. All right, what's the issue here? And how far away from... It's actually not that far away from us. Okay, team. Everyone forward. Except you, Ignat, because you don't have a weapon, which is silly. I need to plant some more graves sooner rather than later. Suppose you don't plant graves, you dig graves. I did read the whole Constantine comics. Oh, okay. All right, so you have read them. All right, yeah. So, Lucifer's everywhere. Lucifer's all over the map. He is the devil. It's kind of his job. So, then you'll remember that. Yeah, you'll remember that. It's not the episode where, and you know what? I was right and I was wrong at exactly the same time, Spike Little Girl. It's not in Constantine, it's in Sandman. It's in Sandman, not Constantine. Okay, I was right and wrong at exactly the same time. So, yes, it is from that universe. It is from the DC universe, the Vertigo universe. But the point where he rips off his wings and abandons hell, he gives the keys of hell to Sandman, not to Constantine. So, I totally misspoke on the Constantine thing, but it's still from the same universe. It's still from that DC Vertigo universe. Totally correcting myself there. But, so, long story short, go. You've probably already read Sandman. If you've read Constantine, you've totally read Sandman. You sound like your collection and mine would be very similar. There's probably some Preacher in there. There's probably some other things. But yeah, it sounds like your collection of graphic novels and mine would be very much along the same lines. Yeah, it was Sandman. I can see the page in my head. I can see the page in my head right now of where he hands the keys of hell to Sandman, and leaves, totally leaves. So that basically hands the keys off to Morpheus and leaves. All right, I should probably deal with some of these things. Hunter lacks range weapon. That I can work with. We have a machining bench around here somewhere. I was kind of letting everyone do their own thing, largely because I was talking about Lucifer, which is very interesting, but also because we had a lot on our plate, and I wanted to kind of get them through the task. Oh, Cyan's having a break. What's your issue, Cyan? Except that's not your issues. You don't even have that many issues. Your issues are minor. You're jealous of a bedroom. Okay, we may work on that. Cyan's going to hide in her room for a while. Preacher have a few copies. Cassidy the Vampire is cool. Yeah, Preacher gets really weird. Like, not Not quickly, though. Like, the more you get into Preacher, the weirder it gets. And there was a point where even and I like that sort of thing. I like Sandman, I like the Vertigo line, I like Preacher, but there was a point where even I was like, and this is now too weird. Okay, now it's too weird. Did you read the Mr. Prepper new today? The Mr. Prepper new... Is Mr. Prepper out? Is Mr. Prepper out? Because I would... Oh, closed public beta testing. Oh, okay. I had a very brief email with the developer a bazillion years ago asking if I could have a key, politely asking for a key, and he said yes. So I'm assuming, first of all, I always take that with a grain of salt because things change between some guy on an email saying, sure, you could have a key, and the actual release. Megaquarium, I'm looking in your direction. So I take that with a grain of salt, even though I think he has the best of intentions. I always I don't believe things until I see them. But if it's a closed beta, all right, I may have to register for that separately. When this guy's talking about a key, he may be just talking a key for the actual release. But I'll have to jump right into that. I really want... you know what? It's already going to be done to death, isn't it? The second you said it, there's already going to be too many videos, but I want to play it anyway. I really like the look of it. So I will check that out later on today and register for the beta. Maybe we can get our hands on that and get it a little bit early. That would be awesome. I've always wanted to play that ever since I saw that come out. That looks like exactly the kind of thing that I will dig. And I know Penn just looking at that one too. Rightfully so. It's a nice little base builder game. It kind of works for both of us. So good. Bird Brains is back. Excellent. Excellent. Good job, Bird Brains, at being back. I hope you're feeling a little bit better, and if you're not, I'm just glad you're hanging out with us anyway. Okay, who's on super cleaning duty? Duck. Oh, Duck's in bed. Okay, why are you in bed? Oh, you got beaten up by an ibex. That's fair. Yeah, you can have a night off. When you get up though, could you please literally clean the bloodbath that is our base? 13 days till Jedi Fallen Order. Well, we kind of had that talk yesterday. I'm not jumping all over that. I'm not jumping all over that until I see real gameplay. Like actual people actually playing the game. Because like Penj and I were saying in chat yesterday, I'm not understanding what I, the player, am doing. Like I'm seeing a lot of insanely cool cinematics. I mean, I might just watch it. This might be one of those games that I just watch somebody else play because it looks amazing, but it looks very God of War to me in that it's a lot of running around in beautiful locations and then, big fight, press X, hammer X to win. Just hammer X to do a specific move and win. I just wasn't seeing a lot of player interaction with that. Did he quack under the pressure? No, he has a quack. Actually, Boss Ross, he actually has a quack. He has a bruise, so he has a quack in his left foot. His left foot is all quacked. See what I can give it right back, Boss Ross. I can give it right back. So yeah, I'm not jumping over Fallen Order until I see why am I playing this? What am I doing in this? Is it is it just an action game? Are there any RPG elements? Am I gaining skills? Am I gaining powers? I mean, I'm sure all of those things are in there to a degree, but I mean, another case in point, like I didn't play that new Spider-Man game, even though it looked amazing. It was a lot of just sort of moving around and then occasionally a fight, which wasn't really doing it for me. Now, the fights were amazing. They looked incredibly cool, but it was like a lot of just traveling and then very, very quick combat, and then I don't know, you gain some skills in some regard. And I'm sure there are people who love that game who are like, no, it was so much more than that. It probably was. But, when you're talking about AAA prices, I want to play a game. I don't want to just watch. I don't want to hold a controller in my hand and watch a game. If I want to watch a movie of Star Wars, I've got them all. I've got them right here on DVD. I can watch them anytime. In many games, we're along for the ride. That's it. That's exactly it. I don't like those games. I don't dislike those games, but I don't necessarily like those games. And it is often the AAA developers who are guilty of that. And I wonder if that's just kind of a sign of the times that, you and I, Voss Ross, and a lot of people in chat, we're of an age we're of an age where gaming was a thing, an interactive thing. Like you had to, like something like RimWorld. RimWorld would have been perfectly appropriate if it had come out in like 1987. This would have totally made sense, but it still makes sense today, and it's still a great game today. I think maybe a lot of current gamers are just younger gamers. Maybe they're just not willing to put in the effort to play a game and actually do things. Maybe they have more of an expectation of, like God of War. I'm going to watch myself walk around. I'm going to do basically a gorgeous walking simulator with some occasional combat, which will largely be hammering a button for a particular move until it works. Or what is even worse is when it actually just flashes up on the screen, like hit Y. Okay. Well, thanks for taking all the adventure out of this game. Thank you. Thank you for putting something right up on the screen that says why, like literally telling you to hammer the button. So anyway, that was a diatribe on why I'm not jumping all over Fallen Order. Nobody more than me hopes it's way amazing. Nobody more than me hopes that there's tons of like RPG elements, or even just like a really good tech tree or skill tree or something. I'm sure there will be, because you're obviously going to develop Jedi powers. You're just not going to have a Star Wars game without doing that. But I hope there's more to it. I hope there's more to it than just looking good. It's like the fashion model who also has a genius IQ. It's like, oh, neat. Great to look at, and also can hold a conversation and keep me engaged. Keep me engaged would be the phrase there. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines was quite the pioneer in multiple choices. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully the next one will be too. I don't necessarily even need the multiple choices or multiple endings. I guess I just want a lot of things to do. And I'll give you two good examples. There's a reason that I still play Fallout 4 today. Even though I've beaten it multiple times, many times, with all the different endings, done all the different endings, and sometimes no ending. Sometimes I'll just keep playing. Animal disease. Oh dear. Oh, it's only Muffalo number 3. It's not Harriet or Charlotte. We're okay. Harriet or Charlotte, and both of you actually, and the turkey. Harriet and Charlotte, take your turkey, go sleep somewhere else, because this Muffalo is sick. And I don't want Harriet and Charlotte or the turkey getting sick. So yeah, I just want a lot of things to do. So I still play Fallout 4, and it's the reason, Vossross, because I know you have an eye on my Steam account. It's the reason you often see me playing No Man's Sky, because there's just a ton of things to do. Like I can jump into No Man's Sky and I can do, like I actually plan it. I'm like, what am I gonna do today in No Man's Sky? Maybe I'll go mining, or maybe I'll go set up that new base I was thinking about, or maybe I'll go get my frigates organized and send them on some adventures, or maybe I'll do like a daily quest from the Anomaly. There's just a million different things to do. And that's what I want. I don't really need the multiple endings. If Fallout 4 had one ending, I'd still be playing it. It was just like, and it's just the Minutemen. I mean, that would be very boring and sad, and we'd have to listen to Preston all the time. But if that was the only ending, I'd still play it, because there's just tons of stuff to do in Fallout 4. It's like, okay, I'm going to focus on crafting today. I'm going to go get a bunch of materials. I'm going to upgrade all my weapons, or I'm going to do an insane base building thing over in this location, or I am just going to go gun crazy and shoot every enemy I can see. There's just a ton of stuff too. Cyberpunk does look interesting. You're not wrong, John. You're not wrong. Hey, Jules, welcome. You're not wrong. I'm same thing that I have said about the Star Wars one, Jedi Order, Fallen Order, whatever. And the reason I'm actually kind of holding off on Outer Worlds. I haven't looked at enough gameplay of that to make a decision. Now it's Obsidian. It's very hard for Obsidian to go wrong. I can't recall of an Obsidian game where I'm like, oh, big blunder there. So Outer Worlds is probably excellent. Okay, Bird Brains, thank you. I hope you feel better. Go get some rest and play some Modern Warfare, probably. I bet it's not going to be in that order. So, been pondering moving to California. No wrong thing there. The weather alone is worth it, says a New Englander heading into winter. The weather alone is totally worth it. I should actually probably be playing some RimWorld. What are people up to? Right. Machining table. I need a weapon. Pretty much any weapon. Go and make a shotgun. That'll work for Red. Red looks like a guy who would have a shotgun. We need more clothes. And somebody needs to... Actually, I don't really need, air quotes, to repair the biofuel generator right now. So, who's working on this? Wool parka, that is NG. NG, are you free? You're out going for a walk? Nope, you're going to work at the tailoring bench. Thank you very much. We need more clothes for people. Frog is still here. Mech is working on them, though. I'd love to get the other... Oh, the other bedroom is broadly done. I just need to put a bed in it. How am I doing on stone blocks? What's my best sandstone? I got a ton of sandstone right now. I could do it out of steel, but sandstone might be nicer. Furniture, granite, no, sandstone, please. And that can go there. And you can have... actually, you can have a slate end table. That's fine. And how about you get a dresser as well? You can have a sandstone dresser. People like to have dressers. They can put their clothes in it that you don't actually own because I haven't made you any yet. But eventually you will have clothes, and that will be fun for everyone concerned. All right, so get to working on that bed because eventually that will be Frog's bed. Frog cannot hang on forever. Frog's resistance is 0. Okay, so we're just down to recruiting Frog. How's Payu doing? Now, Payu has not gotten out of bed at this point, but Payu, yeah, Payu's going to be a while. Who's having the break wrist? It's Ignat again. Nobody is surprised by that. E2 Linuxus. Need to do some cleaning. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Need to do some cleaning. No kidding. It's a bloodbath in here. All right, I got to prioritize Duck. Where is Duck? Duck's in bed, right, because Duck only works at night. Okay, that's fine. I need to put somebody else on, like, high priority cleaning. Ignat, you don't really contribute much else because you're a mopey little bugger. And who else? Red, why don't you have better priority on cleaning? I need more people cleaning. Everybody's got to be working on cleaning, please. Major break risk, it's going to be Ignat because Ignat is having severe drug addiction problems. So yeah, let's all work on tidying the place up, especially in the prison wing, please. Prison wing needs a lot of work. It's all blood and trash over there. No wonder they don't want to come over to our side. Wow, it's a dump here. Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, Linuxus. Only works at night. What is Duck? The Duck Knight. I see what you did there. Right, Red, what are you up to? Relaxing socially. No. You know what that isn't, Red? That's not cleaning. Just clean everything. If you're relaxing socially, that means you're not cleaning enough things. There we go. Red's off and running now. Red's off and running on the cleaning ticket. Well done. Angie's working on clothes. That's very good, actually. Except you kind of just made another parka, didn't you? Yeah, we got one of them. Speaking of which, Red, how's your gear? You're wearing a human leather t-shirt, which, as I recall, you're really sad about. Yeah, you don't like wearing a human leather t-shirt. I didn't give it to you. You showed up with the human leather t-shirt, man. So don't put that on me, but I will work on another shirt for you. Yep, Ignat's off. Yeah, Ignat. Oh, and he's having a tantrum. Even better, he's going to start smashing things. Ignat, you know, we've got hospital beds, and if I put you in the hospital bed, I can euthanize you. Just so you know. I'm not saying it's going to happen, Ignat. I'm saying things happen. I'm just saying things happen, Ignat. You know, you're in the hospital bed, and all of a sudden somebody shows up and euthanizes you. It could happen to anyone, especially you. You're trying to smash a marble wall. It actually might be steel. Hang on. It's steel. Okay, luck with that, Ignat. Yeah, good luck with smashing a steel wall with your fist. You're not even armed. I'm glad I didn't give you a weapon at this point. Otherwise, you'd be trying to shoot the thing. And if anyone wants to... You know what? I was going to say if anyone wants to get to butchering these animals, you know what? They're fine. They're fine. They can sit there forever. They're frozen. They're not going anywhere. I do need people to get back to cleaning, please. Mech, why don't you specifically clean up the prison wing? Just specifically work on that. And I notice Harriet has moved into Duck's bed. Are you technically in the animal zone? You must be in the animal zone. Okay. I don't really care, but we should probably change that. Should probably work on that. So area number 2. Okay, I need to manage area number 2. No, yeah, area number 2. Thank you. You know what? I'll deal with it later. That's what I said the last time. I said I'll deal with it later, and now there's an alpaca in Duck's bed. Which is fine, because Duck's out working, but probably Duck doesn't really want that. Alright, well, I hate fussing with zones. Shrink zones, yes, except not that. I don't want to do that. I want to No, 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 no. Zone, zone. I'll forget it. You know what? I will deal with it later, maybe. Or maybe I'll just let the alpacas run free. You know what? Just like nature intended. I did need more graves. That I know. Because I don't really feel like building the crematorium, and we have more than a few dead bodies. Oh, I'll get all of those. Thank you. We have more than a few dead bodies, and by more than a few, I mean quite a few. So let's park some graves. Ooh, yeah, sort of here, and here, and here, and here, and here. There we go. Somebody go dig some graves eventually, please, if you would be so kind. And Frog, I know I keep checking on you, but how are we doing on the old, 75% recruitment difficulty? That's going to be fussy. Oh, you just got right over there, didn't you, Scion? Good. You want to bury this guy? Oh, I haven't allowed it. All right, now I allow you to bury that guy. Anytime you feel, you go ahead and bury him. And we're working on the next bedroom. Excellent. Good. All of this is kind of coming together in a weird sort of way. Power. Yeah, we got power down here, but I'll run some more anyway, just for giggles. Did I claim that? I did claim that. That is my wall. Otaku Panda, welcome! Welcome! We're having some vague fun with RimWorld, except we've got to get the place cleaned up, because there's a lot of blood and vomit on the floors. Duck, you're playing chess, which is fine, but you are specifically priority 1 on cleaning. And there's a good chance that might be your own vomit. It is your own vomit. Go clean up your own vomit, please. Don't just vomit on the floor and then walk away, man. That ain't cool. You're new to this colony. Try and sort of socialize here by cleaning up your own vomit as you do it. I know you had food poisoning. I get it. You're a little sick. Your tummy hurt a little bit. But, dude, if you puke, clean it up. Don't just leave it there for somebody else. That's gross, man. Did somebody need pants? Red, how are you fixed for pants these days? You have no pants. Okay. Do you want to wear these pants? They're excellent pants. Red, you get the excellent pants. It's a lot of blood and vomit. You're not wrong, Panda. You're not wrong. There have been... Things have happened. Things have happened. There have been some raids. There have been some mad animals. We've been very busy. If there's any sort of reason or excuse, it's that we've been very, very busy. What with the massive numbers of prisoners that we've been bringing in lately. Are you blocked? No, you're not blocked. I think we need some more power sooner rather than later. Or maybe just some more batteries to keep us going. I notice the lights are kind of flickering on and off here, which ain't good. Why do people keep claiming that Wales is a real place? I don't know. I can't help you there, Bobcat. All I can do is make excellent pants in RimWorld. And I got a hat. Does anyone need a hat? Duck, you're hatless. Go. It's an excellent hat. It's actually an excellent hat, Duck. Go eat. And Duck, why are you moving slow? Please say it's the food poisoning. It's the food poisoning. Okay. I notice you have an old gunshot to your spine. When we get to bionics, I'll give you a bionic spine. I don't know if you're a transhumanist or not. In fact, I know for a fact you're not, but I am, so you're getting a bionic spine. So, yeah, Scion's playing chess. Phosphorus the monkey is really not contributing very much, but darn it, cute monkey. There we go. Oh, and we're done. Was this going to be my other bedroom? I think this is going to be my other bedroom. We should probably work on that. How's the other bedroom going? Okay, it's largely coming along. Okay, largely coming along there. Who is starving? All right, well, Duck, you're off to go get some food, so quit whining. And I gave you an excellent hat. Must be a real place since I was born there. RimWorld is amazing, kind of surprising with the advanced tech available, but there isn't some kind of Roomba thing. Yeah, no kidding, right? I've always found RimWorld to be weird like that. Like, it's so micromanagement, and then some elements are totally not. Some elements make no sense whatsoever, but some of them are hyper micromanaged here. It's given it's Halloween, you may care to check out Steam with Moons of Madness. You're terrifyingly welcome. And Wales has very tasty lamb. I'm not surprised. Aren't they kind of known for sheep? Isn't that kind of like their thing is sheep? I mean, okay. Here's what I know about Wales: lots of coal miners singing, coal, and sheep. That's pretty much what I got from Wales. Matt Ryan is from Wales. Oh, then if Constantine's from Wales, then Wales definitely exists. Although, it is Constantine. I suppose he could come from a place that doesn't exist. Oh God, what's happening? New recruit. That will be Frog. Hi, Frog. Welcome aboard. Notice you're buck naked, duck naked, as the case may be. And I also saw Pio was up and running there. Okay, Duck, this can be your bedroom. I'm glad we're just getting these bedrooms. Frog, sorry, it's going to be Frog and Duck. Let me be very clear. I'm going to confuse the two of you frequently, so get used to it. I mean, you came in at the same time. You're called Frog and Duck. It's like a comedy team. I'm going to mix you guys up fairly frequently. How am I fixed for stone blocks? I have some slate, some okay, that's a lot of S's in one phrase. Some sandstone. All right, one of you can have slate and one of you can have sandstone floors. Because I know it's probably not that fun. So slate, you can have there, and sandstone, you can have in there, and there, and there. It's probably not fun walking on the dirt. Annual census figures shows there are currently 9.81 million sheep and lamb. 9.81 million sheep. 9.81 million sheep. Like, Wales is small. Are they stacked 3 deep or something? Do you stack them like cordwood? How do you fit 9.81? I mean, all right, in the grand scheme of things, sheep are not massive animals. They're not small animals. I mean, they're not a terrier or something. I guess I would qualify a sheep as a medium-sized animal. If I were a zoologist who was in charge of classifying the size of animals, that's how it would go. Small, medium, large, and probably extra large to cover elephants and whales. But so there's this imaginary dream job where I'm a zoologist, or a biologist, I guess, and my sole job is classifying animals by their size into small, medium, large, and extra large. Possibly there might be an extra small to account for insects, but that might be a subdivision, and I'm going to have to hire an assistant for that one. So I'm going to classify the sheep as a medium animal. A medium animal. Certainly not a large animal, but certainly not a small animal. So a medium animal. And I don't know where you're putting 9.81 million. Let's just round off. It's 10 million. You have 10 million sheep. Where are they? I would figure. I kind of want to go to Google Earth and see if you can see all the sheep. Just if you look down at Wales from a satellite, is it just white with sheep wool? Is it just a white mass, writhing mass of sheep? Where do you put buses? Like, where do you put restaurants? Where is anything else in Wales besides 10 million sheep? What, 10 million? Okay, I'm gonna play some RimWorld and think about sheep. Boy, there's a sentence I never thought would come out of my mouth. Okay, everyone's in bed. Good. You know what? It's probably for the best. Frog, you're completely naked. Would you like a shirt? Actually, it's a good parka. Go wear that. Go wear that. And what are we working on? Hopefully some more. Okay, we're working on a shirt. We should probably just get some other things queued up because we've got a lot of new people coming in. Make another parka and some pants and a hat. And we're working on 2 shirts. I'm going to need to kill some more animals to get enough stuff for all of this. So go kill, I don't know, all the boars that live in the area. There we go. Go kill all of them. Anytime you get around to it. Hopefully before... Well, actually, we have some cloth and leather. We don't have no cloth and leather. Okay. Wait, why is that normal pair of pants sitting on... What's wrong with these pants? What exactly is the problem with these pants? These are perfectly good pants. You know what? They're going to be garbage soon, though. They're at 52%. And then they're going to get fussy. You're very welcome, Harriet and Charlotte. I'm still not sure where you're putting 10 million sheep. I've got 2 of you. I have 2 alpacas here, which are very sheep-like. I mean, again, here's my fantasy zoologist job where I'm in charge of classifying animals based on their size into small, medium, large, and extra large to account for elephants and whales. I'm going to put alpacas, I'm going to sub-qualify alpacas as also sheep. So not only will I be classifying by size, but I'm going to start classifying all animals as sheep or not sheep. I'm going to make my job wicked easy. And alpaca, I'm going to say sheep. That's a sheep. Muffalo, sheep. I know muffalo isn't a real animal. Turkey, not sheep. I'm going to be the best zoologist ever. All right, Random, thank you. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. So, my job will be small, medium, large, and extra large to account for elephants and whales. And is it a sheep or not a sheep? In fact, I should suggest this to someone who is a scientist about animals. Is that a zoologist? I don't know. Anyway, I should suggest that to someone because, I took high school biology, which is, one short year of biology. But I remember I did very well in it. And actually, my teacher said, you should probably go on to do this. Little did he know I had absolutely no interest in any of the STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. So he said, yeah, wow, you're actually really good at this. And I remember the whole thing about classifying animals and how you start from broad things and move and fine tune it and fine tune it and fine tune it. And basically it's a big old game of either or. Is it this or that? If it's this, it's this. If it's that, it's that. So I think we should start that classification process with, is it a sheep or not? Sheep or not sheep? Because alpaca is a sheep. A muffalo is a sheep. A turkey is not a sheep. What did zoologist Dave use to wake him up in the morning? An llama clock. Aha! I see what you did there. Okay, excellent. Sorry, cough coming up. Hang on. There we go. Much better. Right. Why does my power keep going off? I feel we need some more power. At bare minimum, at least a couple of windmills kicking around wouldn't be the worst idea. Where's most of my power? Up here. Okay, how far does this one stretch? Right to the edge of that field. Perfect. I'm going to put another one up here. So power. Oh, wait, how many? I'm a little shy on components. That's always been a problem with the seed. Right, go hang out up there. And then everyone else, if anyone wanted to bury that dead body, that would be super. Everyone else work on cutting everything that lives around here. And I'll probably end up planting some fields there just to keep the vegetation in check. Rabbits are also sheep. Yep, absolutely. See, Harriet and Charlotte are already down with this classification project. Sheep or not sheep. Rabbits are sheep. Yep. Terriers, not sheep. They have, now, it's very confusing because they're a smaller animal. So you may immediately say, wow, that's probably a sheep when you look at a terrier. But if you look a little closer, they're not sheep. Birds are evil. Turkeys, geese, peacocks, velociraptors, chickens. They all try to kill you. The birds are awful. Birds are demonic. Birds are just terrible. Hitchcock knew that. That's why he wrote a whole movie about them. Made them evil. Showed their evil. He didn't make them evil. He showed their evil to the world. He just put on a movie what everyone else was thinking. But not sheep, Bobcat. So all of those things that you mentioned, turkeys, geese, peacocks, velociraptors, and chickens are not sheep. I will be, if you want to throw up any other lists, I will be happy to tell you whether they are sheep or not. Terriers, not sheep. Muffalos, and let's use the real world example of a bison. Bison are sheep. Bison is just a big sheep. It is a sheep nonetheless, though. So sheep are not sheep, and then we classify by size. Small, medium, large, extra large to account for whales and elephants. Okay. I can't. I'm sorry. There's some times in stream when I'm doing this where I kind of stop for a second and go, did that all just happen? Like when did that monologue just happen? Anyway, that was one of those moments where my brain sort of just stopped and said, are we doing this? Is this real? Is this the real world? Weren't you like at a real job a couple of hours ago and we weren't talking about sheep or not sheep? Are we keeping Duck warm? It's not that cold in there yet, although I should think about a heater. I could just put a vent in here. And he's sleeping with a turkey. Not in a romantic sense. Don't go to the gutter on that one. But I mean, there was a turkey in the room with him. And the turkey was keeping Harriet and Charlotte warm. So, Stream doesn't have a quote function we can add to. I don't know. I'm finally getting Streamlabs to function the way I want it to function after the huge update. I've had to gradually put everything back the way it was. You may notice, Voss, that the chat box is finally back where it belongs. That took... well, you know what? It didn't take a production. It just took me Googling it. But I shouldn't have to go back into Streamlabs to do something that they should have done. And I'm not complaining much, because Streamlabs is inherently a really good program, and I enjoy using it. But, I shouldn't have to fix your app. And I shouldn't have to go back in and fix your thing because you didn't. That just doesn't make sense to me. And the answer was on their own website. Like, here's how you fix this. Like, why don't you fix it? It's your thing. Crows, magpies attack lambs, and calves ripping eyes and tongues out. See? Birds are evil, John. Birds are evil. Sheep, not evil. And that's why, well, it's a very long and lengthy classification process into sheep or not sheep, but that's the first thing you can tell when you mention crows and magpies, is that they are evil and therefore not sheep. That's part of the classification process. It's like my tech in my books. You pick them up and they just work. They just are. Yeah. I just want a thing to work. And we've had this, when Streamlabs did their big update and I had to go back to just regular old YouTube streaming through Action. Who are you? Who are you? What person is being dragged in here? Oh, it's Fleeb. Fleeb, what's your problem? I didn't even know you were having a problem. No, Fleeb, not you. I know you have problems, Ignat. Oh, you have food poisoning. Okay, all right, that's fine. And you're very, very old. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Fleebs are like our big research scientist. We need Fleeb alive. But Fleeb is very, very old and moves very, very slowly. Reg, you're finally on cleanup. Thank you. So when they did their big update, Chihuahuas are, well, no, you're misunderstanding the classification, Bobcat, and I understand. I'm not a science person either, but the classification is sheep or not sheep. So we're not saying bird or not bird. We're just saying birds are not sheep. So the basic classification is small, medium, large, or extra large to account for elephants and whales. And are they a sheep or not a sheep? Birds or not birds is irrelevant because birds are not sheep. Therefore, I don't need to know anything more about birds. They're not sheep. But you're right. Chihuahuas are definitely not sheep. No, that's very clear. Everyone can see that. The more flightless, larger birds are more evil since they have to defend themselves from ground predators. Yeah, you're probably right about that, actually. Turkeys are just the spawn of Satan. Just absolutely awful. We've had this discussion many, many times in chat. I am in a high turkey population. Like, our town traffic is regularly, daily, sometimes multiple times a day, stopped by turkeys. Because turkeys will just walk in the middle of the road and stand there and go, what? What do you got? What, are you going to hit me with your car and be the least popular person in town? No, you're not. What, are you going to hit me with your car and be on Facebook? No. Get Facebook shamed by the rest of the town? No. Nobody will hit them. Nobody will hit them with their car. You see, I see that and I see dinner. But thankfully, the coyote population is rising in accordance with the rising turkey population, so I'm hoping it's all going to work itself out. Because more prey means more predators. And I'm going to say, I don't care how evil turkeys are, coyote versus turkey, the coyote is winning. I don't care how evil turkeys are. And just to be clear, Bobcat, coyotes, not sheep, although it's a very fine line. They're almost sheep. But at the end of the day, they are, in fact, not sheep. So that was a long-winded way of saying, yeah, Streamlabs is getting, I'm gradually putting Streamlabs back together, and there's, oh, hang on, who needed the gun? Red, you needed the gun, right? Go get the gun, please. I got to start thinking about putting some more shelves up, all that kind of neat stuff. But what I was going to do, this is why we ritually sacrifice turkeys every Thanksgiving to appease the evil turkey overlord. Right. I think we ritually sacrifice turkeys just to get rid of them. Just because we can carve off a huge chunk of the population through slaughter. And then, it's winter. They don't breed much then anyway. I don't know where turkeys go in the winter. I don't care. They probably go to hell. They just leave and go back to hell. And then they come back in the spring. Because we don't really see them around the winter. Because, it's really, really cold around here in the winter. And if I were a turkey, I would not be outside either. But I don't know where they go. So I assume they go back to hell. And then they pop up again in the spring and block traffic. So, guys, oh, wow. That was a stream and a half. I'm going to call the stream here because sometimes, again, my brain just shuts down and goes, I think you're good, dude. I think you need to stop the stream now because the monologues coming out of your mouth about sheep are getting a little silly. And and I also would like to have dinner because I came home from work early and jumped right into the stream because I wanted to hang out with you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. And I've not been disappointed yet. Not one point have I been disappointed. I love hanging out with you guys. whether it's RimWorld or just whatever it is that we're doing. So I am going to call the stream here. As always, guys, you know, I just said it, but thank you guys so much for coming. I genuinely look forward to this. On Monday I am excited to stream later in the week with you guys because it's hanging out with a cool bunch of friends. We just are not in the same room, but we just hang out and it's cool and it's just like a really good regular group of people. So yeah, I'll call the stream there. I will see you guys next time. As always, I don't specifically know the next stream. I'm hoping to keep the Fridays fairly regular, but it's just going to be dependent on my work schedule. And I am the lowest guy on the totem pole, so I go to work when I am told to go to work, and I don't really have much of an option. So we will figure it out later, but you know where to find me otherwise. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye, and goodbye.